Here's how to think about your life. The best analogy is the Titanic, which we may be, right? America could be on the decline, but if you're on this sinking ship, are you going to study? Like, there's this quiet desperation in there where nobody has time to see you studying. It's like people are just wondering, what are you doing?
You know what I'm saying? I mean, yo, this video right here. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I like what he just said though. He said if you on the Titanic and you sinking, we all sinking. He says, people, do you have time to study? And that right there just remind me so much of how we in this program, you know. And it's not like I'm making any excuses. I'm just saying there's a lot of distractions when it comes to this gang stalking bullshit, right? But this guy right here, man, I mean, I'm not subscribed to him, but I have watched his videos in the past. And right here, the title of this video is called The Age of Making Money is Over. The Middle Class is Done. And I'm pretty sure y'all heard about this before. I'm gonna go ahead and let him talk just a little bit, and I'm gonna go ahead and speak my mind.
All right, pencils down. Stop studying, stop working, stop trying to make money. That's it. Okay, I said pencils down.
I said pencils down, motherfucker.
Stop. All right.
Tell him again, man.
Pencils
Pencils down.
Stop studying, stop working, stop trying to make money. That's it. Okay, I said pencils down. It's time to stop being productive. Now, I know this is kind of a change in the direction of our channel in which we were talking about 7 ways to be productive, and we want to be self-help improvement gurus and how to make money, learning to make passive income, learning how to code, but that's over now. And in fact, it's just simply not cool anymore today to even show yourself working, right? You go on YouTube, do you see anybody out here working? Nobody's working. Everybody's out there living their best lives, having fun, frolicking around, dancing, going to events, traveling, eating food. That's what people are doing out here, maybe having fun.
And it's true. Nobody's working no more. I see now hiring signs all over the place. But when I step them in that joint, I'm like, yo, can I get a job? They don't want to give me no job because I'm on the blacklist.
Interesting conversations, having these podcasts, but nobody is actually sitting down working, and nobody wants to see you work either. And not to mention, the opportunity for a lot of this is gone now. If you're poor, then you might just be poor forever, and if you're rich, you're going to be rich and stay rich, and that's just how things are going to be. So if you're out there trying to make money, and I totally get why everybody's trying to do this, people want to be rich, I need to give you a bit of dose of reality, which is that there may simply not be enough opportunities. And if you don't have the money now, you just may never have it. Okay, like you could be poor forever. And the reason for this is because the middle class is shrinking, actually. Like the poor are getting poorer, the rich are getting richer, and there's just no middle class anymore. There's no opportunities. So if you're rich, you're making more from your investments and you have money, you're using that money to leverage it to make more money. And then if you're in the middle class, you may be drifting down into the lower class. And so I'm sorry to say, but that path that your parents laid out for you, which is maybe you go to school, you study, you get a normal, decent job, that's middle class. We're going to categorize that as poor.
Being middle class, I feel like you're really just in between a rock and a hard place.
So what's going on is that you can get straight A's in school, you can graduate from a great college, you can get your internships, your research positions, whatever, you get the job, you're poor. I mean, the reality is you're not even going to get a job. I mean, just look around. You've got all these tech companies laying off thousands of employees.
Now look at this, y'all. The largest tech layoff. Now this video is only 8 months old, right? 7 months right here. He got a lot of views on it, if you can see it right here, right? Now look at this. Now I just got look at all these tech companies. Now I was even going to take a class. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Now I was going to even take a tech class, you know what I'm saying? Because I want to, you can cybersecurity and stuff like that. But it's still not guaranteed that I even land a job. Why? Because I'm on a target list. Now I know some of y'all are like, well, you can't do that, man. You speaking into existence. I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're trying to say. I'm just telling you. Look, I'm just telling you that you got to understand. Look, there's people that don't have no criminal background. Never did a day in a joint. They're not on the target list. And they are getting laid off. So if they're getting laid off and they went to school before me, they already probably even got way better tech. Of course they got better tech skills because I didn't go to school for tech. You see what I'm saying? I'm not a techie dude anyway. I'm learning. I'm still learning. I don't know how to code. You see what I'm saying? But I would like to learn how to do it. You see what I'm saying? Because especially when you know that this whole construct is nothing but one big ass code anyway. You know what I'm saying? So it would be great to even learn it, right? But I just got finished watching one of my other subscribers, that a lady that I'm subscribed to, that been giving me advice on how to make money, and she just did a video saying she just got laid off from one of her tech jobs or something. She don't have no background. In fact, she's a vet. She did time in the military. I think she was in the Navy, if I'm not mistaken. I think she said the Navy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, wow. So here it is. This lady, like I said, she never did no time. She did, and she's a vet. And they laying off basically quote unquote good people. I'm considered the bad guy in America, okay? You know what I'm saying? I got a jacket. I'm on a Target hit list. You know, what's the odds of me to actually land a real good tech job? Even if I graduated, because I got colleges calling me all the time. I'm not trying to go to college. There's one lady talking about you could go to school and get a bachelor's degree. It's going to take like 6 years. I said, well, how much is it going to be? It's going to be like $65,000. Man, you out your goddamn rabbit ass mind. You think ain't nowhere in the world in this day and time I would put myself in that type of debt. And then besides, who the fuck got 6 years to be trying to go to school for? You know what I'm talking about? Who the hell want to be going to school right now for 6 fucking years to get a fucking bachelor's degree in some tech? When you see the shit is how it look right now, you see the layoffs. Look at this shit. And then at the same time, you already see that we are on the decline, the death. We basically at Benjamin Franklin and Grant and Jackson's funeral right now. Cause the dollar been dead. I've been telling people the dollar was dead back in 2011, dog. You see what I'm saying? So, you might as well go ahead and call 6 motherfuckers up and carry that bitch. Because this is over. You know what I'm saying? So, and then with the gang stalking going on, you already know that it's over. You already know that it's over. And now I'm gonna finish this video, but I want to say something real quick. I just watched the video. Y'all can go ahead and look it up. I'm not even gonna go to that channel, maybe not. But you can go ahead and look it up. But they just did, anybody that's from New York City, they just stopped the vending in New York City on the Brooklyn Bridge. So you have all these foreigners, right, that was making their ends meet on the Brooklyn Bridge for years. For fucking years, dog. You know what I'm saying? So now all of a sudden, they stop the vending. They talking about, oh, it's a risk, it's dangerous. And I'm not gonna lie, I agree with it. I agree that it's dangerous. I see the Brooklyn Bridge. It's fucking insane, all them damn people on the damn bridge, right? But only thing I gotta say, my question is, why the fuck now? All these years, decades that went by, you allow these vendors to make money on the Brooklyn Bridge, and now all of a sudden you want to take that away? It don't make sense to me. If anything, yes, it is a risk. It is a safety risk. People can get hurt on the bridge and stuff like that. It could be fights on the bridge. Won't be no police or nothing be able to get to people. People could get killed and injured on the bridge. I'm pretty sure it might even happen. I'm not from Brooklyn. I don't be up there, but I've been on the bridge before. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So my point is, what I'm saying is, why now? Why all of a sudden now you want to stop the vending? I'm trying to tell you, we in 2024, I'm trying to tell you, everybody that was balling in 2023 and below, from 23, 22, 21, all that shit, I'm trying to tell you, I hope y'all got some motherfucking money saved up, because everybody is about to feel the wrath of this financial decline. Trust and believe that. They are shutting shit down slowly, and slowly. It's like they just picking people off, just like the gang stalking program. They just picking people off. Just like how Predator was in the damn Predator movie, part 1, when he was just going around picking the soldiers off one by one. This is what the Beast is doing. They're picking people off slowly, one by one. You think you balling? Trust me, you will be falling. Can I get a no there? Let me let the video play.
And they're not going to go into middle class. There's no middle class. They're drifting down into poor class, and their qualifications just weren't good enough. I mean, they studied hard. They got through college.
Right.
They got their degree. They got good grades. It's not enough.
It's not
They're
enough.
going to become poor now. And this trend is accelerated with ChatGPT AI taking up even more jobs. And then you've got other factors like technology, outsourcing, immigration, diversity initiatives, or whatnot that may be further removing jobs or reducing pay.
Inexpensive coastal cities like San Francisco or New York needs an income of at least $300,000 a year. For reference, just 10% of all households made $200,000 or over in 2020.
And when you combine that with a recession, we may be entering a new era where it's just not possible to make money anymore, unless you're rich. Like, if you're rich, you're gonna make more, and if you're poor, I mean, this...
Hey, Ock, I hope you saved your money, Mr. Blocker. I hope you saved your goddamn money. You know what I'm saying? All you motherfucking Masons that wanted to join the team, y'all thinking that, oh man, I'm just gonna join these motherfuckers, man, and be all right. Trust me, the Masons gonna put the top ranked Mason, they're gonna put their boot up your goddamn ass too. You best believe that. You better believe that shit. You ain't a part of no goddamn boule. You ain't a part of no motherfucking bloodline, nigga. You a fucking Ogie from the motherfucking Stogie. You better believe that shit.
This could be it then. It could be over for you. Like, this could just be it. Like, whatever money you have now, that's it. That's the stash that you've got for the rest of your life.
The shrinking middle class.
Shopify really enabled us to go from
let me
0
skip
to
this
7
ad
figures in
real
our
quick.
first year.
You can see your inventory.
Because I feel there's a certain disillusionment among people who think that all you need is hustle, willpower, mindset, determination, perseverance. And there's so much self-help improvement advice out there where people say to work harder. Work
Right.
on what?
Work on what?
Work harder at improvement advice out there where people say to work harder. Work on what? Work harder at what?
Work harder at gang stalking, because that's the only thing these motherfuckers out here doing. That's the only thing. That's the only thing these motherfuckers out here doing is gang stalking, following people around like idiots. But this is something that's going on that I'm pretty sure this man right here ain't aware of, and I can't blame you. I can't blame you, because one thing about gang stalking is pretty much like how Morpheus told Neo. He said, nobody can tell you what the Matrix is. You must see it for your fucking self. So therefore, I can't tell you about gang stalking because you're not going to understand me. In order for you to understand gang stalking, you must see it for your motherfucking self. And the only way you be able to see it, if you get activated and placed in the program.
What do you want people to do? Code something, build what? Right? It's like, when you look at the coding frontier, apps are dead, APIs are dead. No platform is giving access to any data because it's too valuable for ChatGPT. Apple threatened today to shut down another app, Damus, because they weren't using their micropayments API. Apple wants their 30% App Store cut.
And see, there's another thing too. You know what I'm saying? Like with these apps, you know, and also with the bull Bitcoin and everybody thinking that cryptocurrency is gonna be the way to go. And man, trust me, man, it's already been infiltrated. The Bitcoin has already been infiltrated by the CIA, dog. You know what I'm saying? So you're not gonna get rich off that shit. A couple years ago, I made some money on Bitcoin, but that was before they infiltrated it. Ever since they infiltrated Bitcoin, Bitcoin can't even get up to 50K and more. It keep dropping back down. I don't even know where it's at, but I guarantee it might be like 38,000 right now. I remember when the Pandeezy popped off, everybody thought back in 2021, everybody thought Bitcoin was going to reach 100K by the time the summer came. I thought so too, until it got infiltrated. Now look, it can't even. Bitcoin was like, what? I think the highest was like 60. I think. Now Bitcoin ain't shit.
But they must, because they weren't using their micropayments.
And then at the same time, you can't even trust. You can't trust these banks. You got your money on your phone. You got your money. You got your money. All this shit is all digital currency, right? You got your money in the bank. Your money on the phone. If they shut down, if it be a fucking some type of cyber attack or some type of some type of grid blast, what they call that shit, I forgot what the fuck they call it, but if something happens to the web, basically, if they just hit the switch and shut shit down, then there goes your crypto, there goes your Bitcoin, there goes all the money that you had that was in a digital form. You can't get it out. It's trapped in your phone. It's trapped in your motherfucking phone, dog. So it ain't no. I mean, so for anybody, I'm just saying this. If anybody think that they're good and they're all good and it's all safe, man, you's an asshole. You lost in the motherfucker. You are in the spaghetti sauce. You are drowning. You better have some type of tangible cash on you. You a fool be having everything on digital currency, because you can't trust it. They can shut shit down any given time. You could lose your fucking phone and be lost. You know what I'm saying?
API. Apple wants their 30% App Store cut. Web3 basically got killed off, so that's over. You've got Reddit shutting down their data APIs, and AI is eating up a bunch of other jobs. And then very few people are able to take advantage of ChatGPT AI because we don't have the data, and that API platform is basically closed sourced by OpenAI.
Where is it that a team from India, 3 super smart engineers could actually build something truly substantial?
Look, the way this works is we're going to tell you it's totally hopeless to compete with us on training foundation models you shouldn't try, and it's your job to, try anyway. I think it is pretty hopeless, but...
So what's going on is a few AI startups may get rich, but the rest of us are going to get poor. And so we're entering an era where making money...
Tupac said, I saw the future and it's hopeless.
I think it's just get rich, but the rest of us are going to get poorer. And so we're entering an era where making money, I think, is just going to get harder and harder. Yeah. It's kind of like, imagine living in Afghanistan. There's no opportunities there. Like, you tell some kid in Afghanistan, work hard, have perseverance, determination, have positive mindset. No, that kid's probably still going to grow up poor.
Now, see, right there, I gotta speak on this. You could miss me with all this bullshit ass so-called inspirational videos that they got out today. These people that got these big ass channels talking about the law of attraction, they are psyop informants. Okay, they are feeding you another belief system, another religion. Cause I've been doing law of attraction for a long time, and my finances ain't grown at all. So, and then I can imagine, I'm here in America, so I can imagine, take that so-called law of attraction and try to feed it to these motherfuckers over here that can't even get a fucking bowl of beans and shit. These people don't even have clean running water. You know what I'm saying? So take that same theory and try to tell them, oh man, all you got to do is think positive, man, and watch visualization videos, man, of people balling and got Bugattis, man. I'm trying to tell you, man, you're gonna wake up rich. You're gonna wake up in the Bugatti. Remember that song? I woke up in a Bugatti by what's the boy name? I forgot the rapper name, but you know what I'm saying? I woke up in the Bugatti. Yeah, okay. That shit ain't working. The law of attraction is bullshit, okay? It is bullshit. Law of attraction is bullshit, just like these religions that they done shoved down your fucking throat. That's the reason why you being gang stalking. You call on your God to come down and help you, and he ain't fucking help you yet, because it's bullshit. You are praying to a false deity anyway. Because if this God was up there and all merciful, he would have came down and squashed this bullshit. What the fuck he waiting on? You see what I'm saying? So that right there should let you know that it's all fake. It's all fictitious. They gave it to you. The beast ain't gonna give you nothing to set your ass free anyway. He don't even want to give you no money. So why the hell would he give you a God that's gonna come and set you free? Nigga, wake the fuck up. This is 2024. Wake the fuck up. That law of attraction is bullshit. Don't fall for that shit. Don't buy no books. I bought a book on law of attraction. Man, it was nothing. I read that book within like a week, right? Within a week, it was just regurgitation from other shit that I learned on videos. Even though the book was cheap, it ain't $10, but it don't matter. I see how he made his money. He made his money off the book sales. You see what I'm saying? So don't be believing this so-called law of attraction bullshit. I done burned thousands of candles. I done did thousands of moon rituals, all types of fucking shit. Okay? Where my bag at? I still got gang stalkers banging on the walls like they ain't got no damn sense. Okay? You see what I'm saying? So every day let you know that the world is over. The Matrix is done. You can stick a fork in this bitch. It is over. You know what I'm saying? It is over.
There's just no opportunities out there, and America is becoming like that. Now, that's not to mention, there's just no opportunities out there, and America is becoming like that.
So you got to understand this. Every dog has his day. While we was balling, these motherfuckers were starving. You didn't come to their rescue. You see what I'm saying? You didn't come to their rescue. You neglected these people. You didn't give a fuck about these people in the third world countries. You know what I'm saying? People in Bangladesh starving and shit. You didn't give a damn. Now the tables is fucking turning. Now it is America's time. We're going to feel the wrath. You know, so you're going to see what The Rock has been cooking. Or should I say what the Beast has been cooking for your ass. You got to understand, what's that old saying? In order for somebody to live, somebody has to die. That's the world. That's this construct, this matrix that we're in, right? In order for you to live, something has to die. You have to kill that animal because you need the protein. You see what I'm saying? From that beast, from that cow, from that pig. So you got to take its life so you can fry it up and sustain life for yourself just so you can be here. So something always has to be a sacrifice. So while we was balling here in America, you was stealing from these people because you see, y'all don't know. Y'all, a lot of y'all motherfuckers don't know. I was having a big conversation with my baby mom yesterday. You know, she just fucking noodle head, right? You know what I'm saying? She don't know that your government is dropping bombs on these countries all the time. They've been doing it for years, for decades, right? They've been stealing resources from Africa all over the motherland, just stealing resources and bringing it back to America, selling to us. Where do you think we get the cell phones and shit from? Where do you think we get all this technology? They showed you this shit in the movie Avatar. When you watch the movie The Avatar, they showed you how they went over there and basically wiped out those indigenous people to take over the land. And I forgot the name of the material the name of the material. I ain't seen Avatar in a long time, but it was the material that they was out to get so they can build the technology that we use today. You see what I'm saying? And then at the same time, they got those kids over there in those mine caves and shit dying. They working for $1 a day to crawl in those confined spaces, and they die down there. It ain't on the news. You know why? Because they don't want you to know. They don't care. It's all about profit. You see what I'm saying? They had them slaves over there slaving in those mining caves to get the materials so we can have these iPhones and these metros and laptops and stuff like that. But you don't give a fuck. You balling. You on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? You don't care about what's going on in the other countries. It doesn't concern you. So my point is, what I'm saying is, when the shit hits the fan, and you ever see that Babylon is falling because America is Babylon, right? I don't give a fuck what people say, but no, it ain't. Yes, it is. America is falling. America's Babylon. And when you see this shit fall, don't be crying out for no fucking help. Because ain't nobody going to come to your rescue as well. You see what I'm saying? Just like you didn't help these people. You didn't come and help these motherfuckers. You ain't even donate $1 to them. You don't give a damn. So when it's your turn, because the tables turn, every dog has his day. It's going to come to a time when we ain't going to have no fucking clean water. Shit going to go down over here and it's going to be crazy. These bots going to be out here killing each other. These bots going to be out here eating each other. These fat ass motherfuckers you see every day. You know what I'm saying? They going to be putting hot sauce on each other's asses. Trust me. Mark my motherfucking word. You think it's a game? It ain't no damn game. You see what I'm saying? This shit is going down. You cannot be mad because while you was having fun, and these motherfuckers were starving. You see what I'm saying? So it's your turn now. It's your turn to feel the motherfucking heat. Oh, trust me. What we seeing right now, this is just the beginning of birth pains, baby. Like the scriptures say, this is just the beginning of birth pains. We ain't seen nothing yet. All you dumbass motherfuckers out here that sign these deals with the COINTELPRO, you want to go around here stalking people? Oh, trust me. You won't get the boot up your ass like a motherfucker.
Now, that's not to mention, if the poor are getting poorer, well, who's getting richer out there? Well, unfortunately, we get to see these rich people on social media all the time, on Instagram, YouTube, living out their best lives, traveling on private jets, living in mansions, driving Lamborghinis, wearing Rolex watches, maybe just talking on YouTube, or, some of these people, they're just eating free food at the Google cafeterias, showing that off in their day-in-the-life videos. And that's kind of what people want nowadays, because people are able to see really the best lifestyles out there, and people are awakening up to that, and nobody really wants to wage slave, really the best lifestyles out there, and people are awakening up.
Nobody want to do this shit no more. You know what I'm saying? What was the name of that movie called, man? Anybody know what I'm talking about, man? Comment down below. It was called, it was a comedy movie. Oh, man, it was about this right here. Man, if it come to me, I forgot what it is, but nobody wants to do this shit, man. A lot of people, I've never done it before, but people told me, this type of work right here, man, you stuck in these cubicles, man, all day, man, it is hell. You don't have no life. I mean, you literally, like, live there. And you go home, sleep for like 4 hours, and be right back there doing this shit all over again. And then they can lay you off at any given time, and you done served 20 years at this company.
Up to that, and nobody really wants the wage slave 9-to-5 life anymore. And so the funny thing is today, nobody celebrates working hard anymore. You don't see a YouTube clip of somebody working hard, studying, coding away.
So first ఏంది public class card. So అంటే చూస్తే
No, people are just out there showing their best lives, having fun. And that's what people want to see, and that's cool. And so in my opinion, the era of social media self-help gurus is shifting away, basically. It's losing some popularity because nobody wants to hear about 7 ways to make money, 7 ways to improve your productivity, 7 ways to optimize your mindset. You know, people kind of get that by now. It's like there's no secret key to success. You just got to work hard. And people are more interested in really seeing others.
It's no secret key. Everybody got to work hard. You got to work hard to get successful. In anything you see people on these videos talking about, you know, getting rich fast, don't even click it. Because it's nothing but clickbait. Don't even click it. Don't even give them the change.
Spending money, right? It's like the most popular channel, Mr. Beast, is a guy who just spends loads of money. That's what people want to see. People don't want to see you making money. That's not interesting. That's not popular. It's not cool to make money. You want to be unpopular?
Listen, if you want to become wealthy,
I knew
you
an ad was
probably
coming.
do not want to
I was
own
waiting
and
for
or
it.
invest in Bitcoin,
And this is another thing, too.
stocks, or any
You see these
other
ads you
potentially
guys
risky
talking?
and what I like to call bubble.
Man, they bullshit.
So it's not going to get you any dates if you're
You know what I'm saying? They're going to sit there and give you a sob story about how they was living on their mom's couch for the last 3 years, and then they got up off their ass and did this so-called, you know, webinar thing, and now they ball, and then they want to introduce you to it, and they're going to give you a sob story for like 2 hours, and at the end they're going to tell you to give me your credit card, and it's like $2,000 to go ahead and buy a book.
just sitting around slaving away at your wage slave 9-to-5 job, trying to make a few bucks, trying to make money. People aren't impressed by that at all. People want to see the Lambos, the mansions, travel lifestyle, or maybe they want to go watch music, gaming, art, or maybe just argue over politics and try to tear each other down. That's what people are interested in, not in trying to make money anymore.
You know what I've been watching? I've been watching Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Voltron.
I mean, it's like, there are phases in society where everybody goes to the self-help section in a bookstore, and that used to be popular, like you want to see rich dad, poor dad content, but then after a while, people are fed up with that.
Yeah, we fed up with this bullshit. You could burn all this shit. Just burn all this shit. This shit don't mean nothing, God, to invest in. Man, burn all these motherfucking Illuminati puppet motherfuckers that sold out to the beast.
7 ways to influence your friends and make money. No, people are done with that. Like, it doesn't work. People
It don't
get
work.
And then people just want to read Harry Potter. And I think we're entering this sort of people want to read Harry Potter phase.
I'd rather read conspiracies. I'd rather read gang stalking books.
Quite frankly,
At least you know that's real.
even people who seem to have money are just sitting around acting depressed because the next step is they have to go out there and actually match those influencer lifestyles that everybody's watching on YouTube. People who are actually spending boatloads of cash, that's the lifestyle everybody's aspiring to now. So it's not enough to simply just make money. You gotta first get to that, get some money, and then you have to actually spend that money, and then you have to have the time to spend that money. So it's like 3 levels up that you got to get to, and you're like, you don't even have the money to be able to spend it and have the time to do that for. So in addition to you simply not having opportunities anymore, because we're just pulling up the ladder, there's no middle class anymore. You're either poor or you're rich, nothing in between. You've also got the most successful people blasting out how amazing in between. So we're just pulling up the ladder. There's no middle class anymore. You're either poor or you're rich, nothing in between.
And that's how I feel about TIs and bots. Either you're a TI or you're a goddamn bot. Ain't no in between. And all you motherfucking fake ass motherfucking TIs that think that you can go ahead and join them, go ahead. Join them. I can't wait for them to put their boot up your ass and their other boot down your motherfucking throat.
You've also got the most successful people blasting out how amazing their lives are on social media 24/7 as if it's normal and everybody's aspiring for that. And nobody wants to see you working, struggling. Like, are you poor? Like, nobody wants to associate with the poor class. People want to aspire to that rich class. That's who you're going to be compared with. It's like, why can't you be like Mr. Beast, handing out millions of dollars every single day to just random people? Like, why can't you do that?
And
so
is
you
that
just
his
got all
channel
these
name?
people
Mr. Beast, that's his channel name?
so far behind, falling further behind by the day, where they first have to make the money, and they can't even make the money, but once they do, assuming they can, they have to figure out how to spend that money. That's going to take some time and effort to figure out which watch they want, which Lambo, which mansion they want, and then they have to get the time, maybe figure out a way to quit their jobs, which right now they don't even have, and then they have to set up passive income streams. That's going to take time to set up so that they can do some travel. And it's like, you just can't catch up anymore after a while. It's over. It's over.
It's over, y'all.
You see, you thought that you had all the time in the world.
That's
that
right.
You could just do
Tell
your
'em.
studies, do your 9 to 5 job, and later on, if you just work hard, that success comes to those who work hard. Well, no, it doesn't.
It don't.
It doesn't have to. There's no guarantee that if you work hard, that there's going to be some opportunity for you. Or like, you could get into a company and they'll lay you off, or they just don't have jobs for you. That's it. So you worked hard, and there's just nothing waiting for you. So here's how to think about your life. The best analogy is the Titanic, which we may be, right? America could be on the decline, but if you're on this sinking ship, are you going to study? Like, there's this quiet desperation in there where nobody has time to see you study. It's like people are just wondering, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
You would just go to the buffet and just eat as much food as you can, just try to enjoy life. And I think that's what people are doing, and that's what's cool. That's what's trendy these days. Personally, I don't consume self-help, self-improvement advice, or I don't think...
I'm running out of time. It's about to stop. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, y'all. People on the Titanic ship playing the violin while the boat was sinking, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's what people are here doing today. The boat is sinking, and you still out here, thinking that you trying to uphold the Matrix. Man, it's over, dog.
Think about ways to make money. I don't have time for that. And so the critical flaw I see so many people doing out here is they're still trying. They're still trying to save the system when it's over.
It's over.
You see all these political debates online, people so enthusiastic and getting so heated about the country and what's best for the future of America. It's over. It's over. The whole thing's going to be over. It's gone. You see, if you actually know about history, around the end of World War II is when the U.S. began rewriting history in its own favor. History is written by the victor. So if your goal is truth and honor, which so many people online profess it to be, and you're so heated about what's right and what's wrong, I mean, look, you're living in an entire... Your whole life is a lie.
Woo!
Right? So maybe you should just accept that.
Right.
And you're either going
Your
to
whole
make
life
it or
is
you're
a-
not going to make it.
Your whole
Heated
life is
about
a lie,
what's right
maybe.
and what's wrong. I mean, look, you're living in an entire... Your whole life is a lie. Right? So maybe you should just accept that.
That's it, y'all. And if you a T.I., you already know. If you a targeted individual, you already know that your whole life has been a lie from Jump Street. Watch the movie Truman Show if you haven't watched it. Holla Bizak. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Gang Stalking Simulation Truth in Plain Sight is where your ass need to be. I'm out this motherfucker.